I'm going back fishing. Hey, YouTube, what is going on? Sammy, what's happening? Join in, everybody. Everybody join in. I know it's Friday. So some of y'all are gonna be partying off work for the weekend, unlike myself. But I know there's some crappie fools out there. I got a feeling. Dominique, hey, what's going on? Happy birthday, lady. Dreadlock roster, what's going on, man? I know some of y'all are not out on the town tonight. Jesse from Lubbock, you're welcome, Dominique. I know there's some crappie fans out there that want to talk crappie with your boy on a Friday night. Guys, what I'm doing, what's going on? Garland, make sure you go get you one of them Slab Boy shirts, man. HookCityTV.com. Don't forget the www. Y'all, I tell you what, Wednesday was a hectic day for me, and today is my makeup day. I thought about it. I was like, man, I'm going to go talk to my people. So I hope y'all come on in. Bobby, what's going on? All the way from North Carolina. That's what's up, man. Checking in, Nashville. What's happening? Y'all join in. Y'all join in. Charles Brown, what's going down? That's that crappie crack, guys. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Because I tell you what, man, I saw a hot topic this last week by a guy I like to follow. Y'all might know him by the name of Josh Jones. Uh, he said something, man, that sparked my interest, and I think we should talk about it. I think it's a great topic. Again, Wednesday night, guys, was very hectic for me. Shout out to Fort Hood. What's going on? Earl, CJ, what's happening? ACC all day, say Skeeter T. Yes, sir. Y'all come in, talk to your boy, man. Again, Wednesday is the day that I usually go live, y'all, at 9 o'clock, between 9 and 10. I like to have a talk with citizens of Hook City, as well as those of you that may not have subscribed yet, but had a lot of things go on. And the big thing that happened, man, I was about to say my ACC, my air conditioning went out, guys. And boy, I'd have been in here sweating. I'd have been in here sweating bullets trying to talk to y'all, and it just wasn't gonna happen. I think my house was sitting at like 86 degrees through the night. Had to go get fans the whole nine. Got somebody out here the next day, and that's what happened. But man, I wanna thank y'all for tuning in. Again, it's your boy Fishing King. If you don't know me, from Hook City TV, of course, that's what y'all are watching right now. I go live every Wednesday night. And then if I have to do a makeup, I will do a makeup. Shout out to SK. What's going on? Billy Sanders. Let's see. We're about to talk about it, man. Guys, and this ain't a one-way conversation. I want y'all to get busy in that comment section. I also want you to get busy with those thumbs up. If you're appreciating the video, if you're liking the live, let me know, man. Give me a thumbs up. I just want to also say that we do have a website. If you like the Slab Boy t-shirt, we have different t-shirts. Real Fishermen Love Jesus, Donkey Season. We have different shirts. If you want to check out what Hook City is doing, you can always check out our merchandise on www.hookcitytv.com. Go check it out, man. Shop with your boy. We got some t-shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, all of that. Also, real quick, if you're looking for rods, y'all know to go to accrappiesticks.com. And if you're looking for any type of marine electronics, today I went on and wore my hat. I'm not sure if that's going to show up good, but that's the bass tank. Y'all need to contact my brother, Zeke, a.k.a. the Crappie Freak, man. A lot of people are asking about these live scopes and these different systems, marine electronics, trolling motors, the whole nine. They got them, man. So y'all check them out. And you can check out the Bass Tank on Facebook. So if you go to Facebook and type in the Bass Tank, you can get to them. Also, guys, if y'all appreciate the video, man, y'all appreciate the talk and all that, and you want to support your boy, down at the bottom, you do have the super chat icon, which is just the dollar symbol. Give your boy a dollar, $2, anything I can put in the tank, man, so we can keep these videos going. So let's talk about it, man. Since I know we got some good crappie fishermen on this channel. All right. I know we have some great crappie fishermen on this channel. So let's talk about it. Since what works best for you? Do you even use Sense? And again, this topic came up because I saw a video on one of the pages, Crappie Fishing Fools. I'm sure a lot of y'all are familiar. If you're not, go check out Crappie Fishing Fools. It's a great community of Facebook fishermen all across the United States, man. But we were watching this video, and this crazy guy, man, he puts suntan lotion on a jig. I think he had some type of aerosol. He put it on the jig, and he said, "I'm gonna drop this down, man. We're gonna debunk the myth that crappie that they smell their jigs or they use their smell sense when we're talking about feeding or biting." So he drops down, boom, catches a donkey. It might have took him every bit of 30 seconds, and boom, he hit a fish. Um, and my reply to that is, I think what we just proved is that crappie actually do use their scents, because it's not that he didn't use a scent; he used some type of scent. So when I think about it, I trust these crappie nibbles, right? This is what I use. I use the Berkeley Power Bait crappie nibbles, and I love the white ones. I love the white ones. They have them in chartreuse. You got glitter colors and all that kind of stuff. I personally like the white ones, and they work well. When I'm not getting bites, or when fish aren't when they're not dedicating themselves to that bite, I add a crappie nibble, and a lot of times it changes the game totally for me. Some people don't believe in scent. Some people use liquid scent. So let me hear it in the comment section what y'all use. But me personally, man, I am a power bait person. I've used the liquid scents as well. I've used some of Flea Fly's stuff. I think it was a bubble gum scent I used. Done well with it. But at the end of the day, I always go back to my base. And my base is these Power Bait Berkeley crappie nipples. So I'm going to read some of this, and I do that all the time. Let's see. Let's catch up with y'all, man. And I appreciate it, Billy. Thank you for watching. Thank y'all for watching, guys, for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed, guys, this is a great time to subscribe, man. You're going to be missing out on a lot of great content. We have added the live scope. Shout out to Crappie Fishing Fools and the Bass Tank. We're still using those ACC crappie sticks. Man, we got a lot of things coming. It's the summertime, the summer pattern, and these fish are in trees. So if you're intrigued and if you enjoy watching timber fishing, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell so that you can get the notifications, because I'm about to start dropping these videos for y'all. Also, we're going to have a bluegill catch, clean, and cook. Y'all been asking for it. I took my butt way back down to Fairfield, man, and got a hold of some of those bluegill so that I can do a catch, clean, and cook for y'all. So y'all stay tuned for that as well. Let's get into this, man. Let's see. Curtis Spain. Okay. I need a video on boat operations as well. Duly noted, man. We'll get that taken care of, man. I think it's important that people understand how to operate a boat. All right, so here we go. One of my good friends, SK, is saying fish slime. So, a lot of people, I've even seen on the Crappie Bandits channel, his wife used to like to take the slime off of the fish and rub it in her hands. I don't know how it really translated onto her jig, but she did it, and she used to always outfish Randy. So that's pretty good. Jesse is talking about Spiky, the garlic dye. I haven't used it personally, but I do know that one of my buddies, Early, or E-Will is what I call him. He uses that spiky dye, and I've seen him do really well. The only thing about it is it changes the color of your jig. That's the only thing I think that's what kind of threw me off. I like the color to be the color, but I've seen spiky work really well. Let's see. Nibbles or crappie crack, says Lamar Richardson. I agree, man. I agree. All right, look, and then again, SK is saying no crappie nibble today, no bite. And I'm gonna tell you what, man, I love when I talk to these seasoned crappie fishermen because listen, I've been there, I've seen it for myself. If you don't have on nibble, some days they're not biting. And I can say that for a few years, I dedicated myself to jig fishing only. I would not buy a minnow. I think I went on maybe a 3 or 4 year strike on minnows because I really wanted to nail down how to use jigs. And I did it within that 4 year span. I will say that I fished jigs um, summer, winter, spring, and fall. Some days were better than others. But a lot of the time, I did have to use crappie nibbles when those fish were finicky. So again, that is why I am here with it. And like SK is saying, no nibble, no bite. I believe it, man. Um, let's see. And then Sam Shepard, shout out to Sam, man, longtime subscriber, saying that he goes back to his base, which is the minnow. And I tell you what, sometimes they're great when you have them, but when you don't, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? And a lot of times to challenge myself, even in the summer, because I think last summer was the first summer that actually broke my little streak where I started using minnows because those crappie did not want anything but minnows. They wore me out, purely wore me out. Um, and I got tired of trying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think that I could have figured out something that they would hit? And did I? Yeah, I found a jig that they would hit, but it would not outfish minnows. I was literally catching limits on minnows. So that changed the game for me last year. But I tell you what, if I would have kept on to it, because in years prior, summer times prior, I did what I needed to do and I got them on jigs. Let's see. Also, guys, I think I just saw something where Flea Fly has a new. It's not exactly the crappie nibble. I'll probably do a review on that stuff, man. I want to see what's going on with that because it looked really cool. Looked like it had a little hole in the middle. It's about the size of a crappie nibble, and it looked like it had a hole in the middle. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what that's all about, man. Mike Bryan is even talking about the glow nibbles. Tyrone is saying he has to have that crappie crack. Now I'm telling you, man, they like it, man. They like it. Now there are times that matter of fact, on Joe Pool the other day, I was using nibbles. And then that bite got really aggressive. I think I missed the fish and I dropped right back down. I just dropped right back down. Boom, got hit again. So I stopped using the nibble. So you don't need them all the time. Sometimes this can be a fire starter, guys. Sometimes this can just be a fire starter because a lot of times, if you find a lot of fish grouped up, and you get those fish into a feeding frenzy, they're just hitting everything moving. So at that time, if you got the right color, the right size bait, you drop it down there, you get them. You can get them. Crappie Hunter has not purchased minnows in 5 years and counting. I was there, man. I tell you what, I was. But I listen. Last summer broke me. I was just tired of slow days. I was. After about, like I said, 3 or 4 years, summertime always gets slow, especially at the home lake. I had to do something. Shout out to Gerald. What's going on? JJ Slade is asking, do I use any sprays for crappie? The answer is I have before. Berkeley also makes a spray. It's not an aerosol. It's just a little spray bottle. And I think it just said, crappie attractant. I tried the garlic. Did well, but I'm telling you, man, it's something about the base nibbles. Again, there's a reason I keep going back to these. I've used different things. Berkeley also makes like a little gel. I've tried the gel, but right back to my base, y'all. Right back to my base. Let's see. Spencer, what are you saying? Had bites with the nibbles when the nibble was gone, no hits. Put nibble on, started back hitting. Listen, I'm telling you, there's something. Berkeley got something going on, guy. I don't know what they mixed up. Listen, Josh might have figured it out. They might have some suntan lotion and some aerosol, and I don't know what's all in this. They might have went down the street Talked to T-Bone them and got them some of that white stuff. I don't know. I can't say, but I tell you what, there might be finely chopped minnows and crickets and worm. I do not know. Let's read this thing. They don't listen. They don't tell you. They don't give you nothing. They don't give all they let you know is not for human consumption, and they got it in 3 different languages: English, Spanish, and whatever the other one is. I don't speak it no way. So I tell you what, Berkeley got something going on, man. Let's see. Okay, Crappie, dang, it's going so fast. Crappie Hunter saying, can't stop friends from bringing them on the boat, though. I use them if one of my 2,000 lures don't work. Hey, okay, then. So you use them every now and again, and it works. What's going on, Blazing in Sports? Okay, Lamar is saying when he finds a group, he'll drop some nibbles in the water to get them more active. So you're chumming is what you're doing. Gerald Ali, I have not tried slab sauce, but I believe that my buddy SK uses slab sauce. So I'd love for him, I'd love for him to chime in and let us know how that works. But I know that he does catch big crappie down there in Houston. Actually here as well. So maybe he'll chime in about that slab sauce. If y'all want to see me do a video with the slab sauce to see if it makes a difference, maybe put it up against my base, put it up against these Berkeley Power Bait nipples. We can check it out and see. What you say? Line it up. Line it up, baby. We can go check it out. Leslie, what's going on, man? It's going so fast, guys. I'm losing people. Nibbles work because it smells just like fish food. Right. Hey, maybe that's it. Does it smell like a minnow? When we talk about fish food, what kind of fish food are you talking? Minnows, worms? What all is it? I mean, doesn't smell like a minnow. Not to me. It stinks actually. Kind of has a funky odor to it. And minnows don't stink to me. So what type of fish food, man? That's an interesting comment, but at the end of the day, it don't smell like minnows, man. It doesn't smell like, I'll tell you another one, shad. Maybe that's a shad smell. I don't know. The shad stink a little bit. So you might be onto something there, Leslie. Joe Taylor, no minnows in over 9 years. What that catch rate looking like, man? Give me your secret for summertime when you battling that summertime finicky bite. What's going on, Dorian? CJ Jones asked, do I use anything other than jigs and minnows? I lost it. Jigs and minnows for crappie? No. I think I might have saw beetle spin flash by a while ago. I don't use beetle spins. Every now and again, I use a Roadrunner head, which is a bladed jig head. Jesse, have I tried the Bobby Garland slab jam? Man, you are on it. I know I haven't seen it actually. I have not seen it. SK says he keeps the slab sauce in his boat, and some days it works great. Other days it had to be nibble. So other days you go right back to that base. That's a seasoned fisherman right there telling you that. So yeah, man, make sure, guys, if you're going on a fishing trip and y'all are gonna be using jigs, take you some. Listen, they fit right in your front pocket. Reach in, grab you one. Okay. Leslie's saying tropical fish food. Okay. Let's see where you at. I'll take that too, because that's exactly what that is. Now I used to be a fish tank guy, so listen. You're on to something, my brother. It smells like tropical fish food. Okay. There it is. And then SK is saying that they smell like shrimp to him. Man, what's up, Mandel Fedderson? What's going on? AKA Swamper, man. Y'all can check him out on one of the last bluegill videos, man. I just came back. Matter of fact, met old Mandel down there. Shout out to Mandel Jr. and happy belated birthday to him. God bless you, man. Wish you many more. Okay, so it works really well on that Moglo series of plastics. I haven't used Moglo in a while. Moglo is Bobby Garland, I believe. And I just don't mess with Bobby Garland much anymore. They're just one hitter quitters to me. Not that they don't work, but shucks, man. Let's see. 8 bottles of nibbles in the tackle bag. Mike Hallmark. Man, you're over there paying electric bills for Berkeley. I tell you what, they are proud of them. This little old jar, I think it was almost $6, $5, $6. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. William says 132nd ounce head, 4 pound line, slow presentation. Summertime key to success. Catch limits every weekend. Going to get another limit in the morning. Boy, you cold blooded, man. I'm tell you what. We've been catching great numbers as well. Catching limits as well. But I have not used the 132nd yet this year. With that live scope, the presentation is actually a heavier jig, getting down there right in front of those fish's face. In the past, usually I will go to I started a 1/8 ounce, and then I will go to a 16th. Very rarely have I went to a 132nd, but you're right, slow presentation. The good thing is with that 132nd, when you bump it, or when you flutter it up a little bit, that fall back down is really slow, and that's what grabs those crappies' attention and they bite. So that's a very good comment right there. Thank you, William. Um, Joe Taylor got 30 this morning. That is what's up. Let's see what else we got. I add garlic powder to the water of my minnows overnight. Now look, you marinate minnows, man. Walter Page. Jonathan Parker, what's going on, man? That's another fishing food. So let's see. We need to hook up and fish Kentucky Lake next year and figure out this fishery. Lamar, I've heard great things about Kentucky Lake. I remember reading a write up about Kentucky Lake and how people were saying that they needed to stock crappie because they were not catching them at the same rate in previous years. Um, and one thing to note is that humans are we like to repeat the same thing over and over. We like to go to the same place over and over. And a lot of times, not finding new locations, you fish out holes. You fish out these holes that you always go to, and that can be a big issue because year after year, we're creatures of habit. We want to go back to those same few brush piles year after year. Um, and I was reading where that was the issue. The fisheries came in, and they were still shocking really good numbers of fish that just weren't in the same spot. So man, you don't be a creature of habit. And I think it would be good for new guys to come in and kind of add their new thought processes to it, and maybe find those fish again, because I really don't believe you can fish out crappie. Once you have a great population of crappie, they spawn too well. So let's see. Joe Taylor limited. No, only fish 2 to 3 hours. It happens, man. I think my fastest limit might have been just over 2 hours, but that was literally every drop. I couldn't imagine if I had old tricks at that time and I wasn't messing with the trolling motor and all this kind of stuff. I did that a couple of times in about 2 hours, 10 minutes. It was crazy. Bobby Garland, the Strike King, has been my bread and butter for the last 7 years. Crappie Hunter, I agree. But I tell you what, I have some local heroes here in the DFW that I'm gonna make a video about it. I can order online some of these local jokers, and I'm gonna tell you what, man, they got it going on, and they're making baits that last, not one hitter quitters. And again, that's why I don't really use Bobby as much anymore. But the other one, Strike King, I like him. Hey, wait a minute. So Dorian Riddick, I want to shout out to you. Thank you for believing in me, man. And I'm going to keep up the good work and the videos. So thank you, man. Guys, I just got a super chat, and I want y'all to know that anything that is given through super chat, first of all, I appreciate all y'all for being here. But anything that's given through the super chat, understand and know that it's going towards crappie fishing so that I can make more videos for y'all. So Dorian, thank you, man, for supporting your boy in Hook City TV, man. We're gonna keep those videos rolling. We're gonna keep them rolling. So thank you, man. I appreciate it. Fong, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Megan Jones, there is my niece. I appreciate you for watching. Okay, so my sister-in-law and Braylon is watching as well. That's pretty cool. I thank y'all, family. Love y'all. Let's see. William Byer says, rub your jig on the fish. Best scent I've found. SK let this top secret out of the bag on one of his videos. I tell you what, that is something people have been doing for years, William. I've done it. I have an uncle, my Uncle Sim. He always, that first fish, he'd be rubbing that slime on that fish. That's something we've been doing for a long time. I kind of did get away from it because of this right here, doggone nibbles. But yeah, SK, I know he does it as well. Lamar says, I've always been a bass fisherman, but as of this past winter and watching my videos or your videos, I have switched to crappie, but can't figure out this lake. Man, stick with it, man. One thing I can tell you sounds like I'm guessing you have a boat. Correct me if I'm wrong, man. But if you have a boat, if you have electronics, and if you have any type of navionics or you can read not grid lines, but basically lines on the map, look for points. Again, humans are creatures of habit. So anytime you're breaking down the lake, trying to find out what's going on with the crappie, looking for brush piles, I always scan. I start at about 15 foot depth of water, and I always scan, probably 60 to 75 feet to each side. And I always scan points. Always scan points. If you have a dam or riprap, you want to scan, and that might give you some better spots. I'm not sure exactly how they set up in Kentucky at Kentucky Lake, but give me a shout, man. If y'all have a question specific that you want to ask, you can always hit me up on email, and the email is hctv2too@gmail.com. Y'all hit me up, man, and we can talk about it, man. So yeah, Leslie Thomas, you can't overfish a spot. That's correct, man. I think I know I'm probably reading that late. Going back to what I said earlier, you get these community spots that people hammer time and time again. And I can tell you what, sometimes those spots get so much pressure that those fish do not return. Now, this is what's crazy, and this Kentucky Lake report even talked about it, how sometimes those fish will just move 100 yards or they'll move just 50 yards. Sometimes they'll just move off. And when they move off, people are not rescanning the area. They're going right back to that spot, going back to being creatures of habit again. They go right back to that spot. They don't catch the fish, and they go home. And truthfully, the fish have just set up 50, 100 yards, in any direction, and they're still there, guys. So y'all make sure if y'all's favorite spots are not fishing the way you want them to, don't be afraid to start scanning again. I think that's something that a lot of people underutilize. You have these side imaging units and you won't use them. You have these live scope units and you won't use them to their potential. Make sure you're scanning. If you're not finding what you're looking for, make sure you keep scanning. Guys, I just want to real quick say again, make sure you check out the website, www.hookcitytv.com. Check out the merch, man. We got different shirts. We got the long sleeve, the short sleeve, the moisture wig. So if you want to fish and you a Hook City TV tee, get you one, man. They're there. Get you one. Yeah, Mike Hallmark, SK does get over there to Joe Pool. Him and Ketchum get over there. I need to catch him out there, man. I'm still wanting to fish with my buddy, man. Yep. Let's see. Wishing DB Fishing. Hey, Ken, love the channel, bro. How you feeling this week? Not feeling bad at all, man. I'm actually feeling good. Man, I was supposed to drop a video today, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got home and my baby got home and management, aka my baby Alicia, she decided to go run some errands. And I tell you what, that little 4-year-old snuggled up next to me like a little teddy bear, and man, we were out. I know I probably look sleepy in the face now. We were out. So I said, man, let me go live. I'm supposed to be doing this video drop. I didn't do it. So me and my baby took us a real good nap. A real good nap. Let's see. So I'm feeling pretty good to answer the question. Like I said, the reason, guys, just a quick update, the reason why we're going live today and not on Wednesdays like I normally do every Wednesday. Wednesday was hectic, man. AC went out. We had a few other issues going on, and I was not going to be in here trying to talk to y'all sweating bullets. So, and if anybody's wondering, there's a cup full of water. I tell y'all all the time, man, stay on this water, stay hydrated. You're going fishing. I try to keep myself hydrated. I'm a bigger guy. I'm not trying to be out there passing out. We're in the high 90s. I think we might even hit 100 today. Get you some water, man. Get your red cup. Sit down and talk with your boy. Drink you some water. Well, let's see. Jacoby, I took jigs and minnows out today under the bridge on Tawakin, and we only caught 4 fish. What's going on? I bet you didn't scan. I bet you didn't scan like you should have kept scanning. That's going to be, because I tell you what, I'll say this. This is the most common mistake that I've seen. And I learned this from a boy, Labrador Retriever, a.k.a. Kyron. When those fish get funky like that, sometimes I don't scan. I just try to figure it out. You might not be on fish anymore. You might not be on fish anymore. Let's see. Okay, I got you, see. So real quick, what's the nibble's name? Do you tip the jig or just the nibble on a jig head? So the name of this is Berkeley Power Bait. It says original scent and it's in white. I don't know if that's gonna show up well or not, man. But that's it right there. Berkeley Power Bait. You can get those from your big box stores. You should be able to find them in Walmart and Academy. And it's my go-to, man. I guess I am missing some of y'all. I apologize if I'm missing y'all, man. Know that you can post it again, man. Post it again. And then too, the super chat allows for your comment to be highlighted. So if you want to support the channel monetarily, put $1 on there or something, man, and type the message in, and I will for sure. I'll see that one because it highlights it. So thank y'all, man, for all the comments. Super good info. Oh, wait a minute. Dang, that was fast. Okay, Spencer, I appreciate it, man. That was pretty fast on the super chat. I do appreciate it. What you give, your hard earned, I appreciate it. It's gonna go towards crappie fishing. And I tell you what, here in Texas, that AC is nothing to play with. I mean, you talk about aggravation on 100. I was ready to fight everything moving. I had a long day. Matter of fact, I went to Fairfield and caught those fish, those bluegill. Woke up at like 4:30 in the morning. Me and my boy D, aka Rev, we went out there, caught those fish. Had to come back, take care of some business at the bank. Walk in the house at like 6 o'clock in the evening almost, and it's 86 degrees. Oh my God, Jesus, help us all. But guys, we're sitting at a real comfortable 70 degrees right now, and I want to talk to y'all. So thank you again, man, for the support. Let's see, shad and bait fish are under there in the masses. Okay, so let's go back to Jacoby and Tawakin. And a lot of times when there's that much bait, sometimes you got to get away from all of that bait. Those shad have been under there like that. Probably, I think my last Tawakin video was a couple of months ago, like probably going right into the post spawn. And shad was everywhere. Sand bass were everywhere. We caught both. And it was a slower day. on the crappie. But I can tell you, sometimes you have to get away from all of that shad. You got to think you got 2 miles of bridge, you got a gazillion pilings. Sometimes you got to burn a little gas and just scan, just scan. Also, don't be fooled that sometimes those fish are so close to those columns that they're really hard to see. So make sure you're using side imaging. I know down imaging does a good job of showing you, but sometimes that side imaging tattletales on those crappie a little bit more. If you don't have a side imaging unit, I suggest you get one, guys. And they've been out long enough that you can find some really good discounted side imaging units. Let's see. Thank you, SK, again, highlighting it. Move until you find active fish. And guys, I'm gonna tell you what. One of the things that I do not so well, fishing trees. You go to a lake, and usually, if you have standing timber, there's a lot of it, man. And one of the things that I do so horribly, I'll get on the tree and I'll fish the crap out of this tree for a lot longer than I need to, knowing that there's literally hundreds of trees all over. There are hundreds of trees that you can fish. So don't get if you're especially if you're timber fishing, if you're fishing 2 Mile Bridge or a bridge with a lot of pilings, don't sit there all day, guys. Move. And sometimes you'll go to one piling, pick up two, one piling, pick up three, one piling, pick up two, another piling you have to skip over because there's nothing going. But if you can keep that up, you're going to get to 25 quicker than you would if you were sitting at this one piling or sitting at this one tree, all day to get 5 fish. Let's see, guys. Do we have any South Carolina people? Ricardo is asking about the Congaree River. Never heard of it, man. But if we have anybody that can help out with that, please holler at my boy Ricardo. Let's see. C said he's getting his first boat next week. Congratulations, man. Got the Helix 5. Excited to get searching for them. Find out exactly. Oh, you said Helix 5 SI. So make sure, man, you get on here and you look at some of those side imaging videos. So when you get in that boat, you know exactly what you're looking at. Look how to get that thing tuned in to your liking, and get out there, man. That SI is a very valuable tool. You can get out there and find you some fish, man. Get out there and get to it. Let's see, Mike Hallmark, thank you. This is actually a new home, man. We've only been in here. We've been in here 11 months now, so it's not a year yet. So thankfully, everything is still under warranty. Those jokers came out, did what they had to do, and got out my house. Latoya Williams says, do I have any tips for bank fishing bluegill through the weeds besides a bobber and worm? If you're fishing through the weeds, that is going to be your best bet. I love casting, letting it hit the bottom and bringing it back to me. But of course, I'm doing that from the inside out, meaning from the water, casting towards the weeds and coming back. So my path of travel is usually really clear. If you're fishing in weeds, I would say stick with that bobber. Now, one thing about it is you don't have to just sit there with it. And the second thing that just came to mind, if you're fishing with a bobber in weeds, play with your depth a little bit. I would definitely play with the depth because sometimes those weeds are so thick, having it just above the thick weed line. Now, if it's weeds that's above the water, of course, it might not work as well. But if you know that there's weeds underwater, fish it shallow, fish it a foot, fish it 2 foot deep. And a lot of times those bluegill and even crappie, even bass, they'll dart out of those weeds, hit your bait, and try to go back in with it. But you get the strike you need, and you might be able to catch the fish you need. So don't forget to switch depths. Okay, Jacoby asked, which hummingbirds do I have? So I have 2. The one in the back or at the console, he's a Mega 10 SI which is a Gen 2, and the front is a Mega 9 Di. So those are the two Hummingbirds that I have. Love both of them. So your Helix 7 only has down imaging. I tell you what, down imaging is a great tool as well. It brings a lot of clarity when you're coming from the 2D or the sonar world. They work, and it does have a wide comb, so you're looking just outside your hips on your boat, especially if you have it on the back. But that side imaging, it really spreads out, and you really can check out the landscape. But Helix 7s will work. It'll just take you a little longer. Let's see. James Collins asks, does the bite pick up in the fall significantly than in the summer? I believe that those fish start feeding real heavy in the fall. I've had some really, really good times in the fall. Fall fishing can be really good. I've caught some of my biggest fish in the fall. Fall is the donkey season for you, boy. So yes, I believe fish feed heavy in the fall. Now, they feed really well all year long. But I've seen it really pick up the numbers and the quality. Let me say that in the fall, I think the quality fish pick up. And let's give a shout out to Jacoby Thompson. Hey, brother, I appreciate it, man. Again, your hard-earned money that you decided to support me with is going towards this, what we're doing right here, man. Making sure we can bring content to you, whether it be the live videos or getting in the boat, making these videos for y'all. So y'all be on the lookout. Again, we got a video coming. I was supposed to do it tonight, but man, and I can still do it late. So if y'all are gonna be up late tonight, I might be able to get off of this live a little later on and get that video out to you guys. So thank you. Shout out to you, Jacoby Thompson. I appreciate it, man. Ricardo, Charles Brown 911 says he fishes Beaver Creek Highway. The slabs are out there, so you guys might want to get together, man, and talk about it. KC, what's going on from Alabama? Better late than never. That's what's up. I appreciate you for joining. And Billy is asking, have I ever fished in Alabama? And the answer is no. I've never visited Alabama for a stay. Dad did just come back from Alabama on a family reunion, Bender family reunion. So shout out to those guys out there. I'm not sure if any of the Benders are watching right now, but shout out to y'all. Have I ever made it to Missouri to fish? I do have a video, not in Missouri, but in Kansas. I fished, I think it was Hillsdale Lake. It's an old video. Caught a double limit, and I actually got to see a walleye in person. That was pretty cool. I actually went fishing with another YouTuber, another Christian brother. I think he's a little more involved in ministry, and he doesn't fish as much. So, but yeah, I did. I've never been to Missouri to fish, but I did fish in Kansas in Hillsdale Lake. Okay, James, you fished Granger Lake. That's another one I haven't been to. Tracy Cromer is asking to show how to tie on 2 jigs again. Now I do have a video on tying on 2 jigs. I'm gonna have to might have to get that to you. It's right around the spillway fishing video. I'll see if I can get that video, a link to it here in a second. Wishing DB, man, I tell you what, man, I know they're good eating fish. I've never tasted one, and I really want to. I want to get somewhere and catch some walleye. I really, really do. Let's see. CJC community, where's the crappie near Atlanta or North Georgia? In the water, brother. Listen, I tell you what, I'm a Texas native, born and raised. I'm currently in North Texas now, and I fish the North and East Texas lakes. Man, I wish I could give you some input. I'll say this: you're in the South. Now, what specific lakes, I'm not sure, but I will go to my favorite lake, whatever that is for you. I would hope you have a boat. I want everybody to have a boat. But if you don't have a boat, if you have access, especially this time of year in the summer, if there's piers um, or jetties, or if you have access to a dam or even bridges, fishing around bridge columns, that's where I would look. Both minnows and jigs should work well. If you're in dark water, I would use dark colors with scent. If you're in clear water, I would use light colors. So like light blues, uh, white, chartreuse. I would use those type of colors if you want to do a minnow style or plastic jig, anything like that. Um, let's see. Let's see. William Byers is saying I scan up to 200 foot. Let me go back to that. To the side of my boat. How I learned was go by a known brush and or structure. Learn how it looks and keep getting further away. May help someone new to side scan. That's really good, William, man. Shout out to James Collins real quick. Hey, I appreciate you too. Again, man, everything you gave is gonna go towards fishing. I appreciate you. Guys, I appreciate all of y'all for being on this live tonight. We're at 45 minutes holding strong. If you appreciate this video, if you like this video, let me get a thumbs up, man, so I'll know to keep these going. And again, I don't do these on Fridays. I do these on Wednesday nights between 9 and 10 o'clock, guys, after everybody gets out of church and does their thing. So make sure y'all check that out. Also, shout out to Jesus real quick, man. If you don't know Jesus, I believe, my belief is that Jesus is the best thing that I could have ever done in my life. If you have any questions about the Christian faith, man, I don't mind answering. I like to do that in email. So yeah, let me just put that in the air real quick, man. Real quick, guys. Let's see what else we have. Okay, so back to William. So thanks again, James Collins. Back to William Byers. That's exactly how I learned to use side scan as well. I went by a community spot. I went by that community spot and I passed it and I kept looking at it. I looked at it from different angles. And then I went to a bridge. We have an underwater pipe. Excuse me. Have an underwater pipe. So I went and I looked at that underwater pipe and then I looked at YouTube videos. Guys, we call this place YouTube University, where you can go and you can learn how to use anything, even your electronics, guys. And that's the same thing that I'm doing with these videos. I want to teach you guys how to use electronics. I want to teach you guys how to choose a jig. I want to teach you guys how to take a hook out of a fish's mouth. I want to teach you how to tie on two jigs. All that is in this video. You might have to go back into the archive, but it's there, guys. And if it's not there, let me know. I'm going to make it hit there. I'm going to get it on there. I am, man. But yes, that's exactly how I figured out how to start using side scan. And then another thing, when I first got side scan, everything I saw, I learned, I went to go look at it. If it was 30 foot away, I'd make my waypoint and I'd go look at it. I looked at everything. So those side imaging units, they are really nice. And honestly, I know a lot of people are going crazy over this live scope. I believe side imaging changed the game as well. I really do. Let's see, KC is saying that Lake Lanier outside Atlanta has plenty of good fish, and as does Lake Eufaula in Georgia, Alabama. So there it is, man. There it is. If you need to figure out what's going on with the crappie fish, and I think you might want to check out Lanier and Eufaula. Let's see. See what else we got on here, guys. I'm trying to catch up with y'all without jumping too far. So yeah, y'all hit that thumbs up. We're sitting at 25 thumbs up with 43 people. So I know I got a few more people that can hit that thumbs up. Guys, thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining, for talking to me again. Wednesday nights from 9 to 10. I do this every Wednesday night. Make sure you check out the website, hookcitytv.com, where you can get this merchandise like the slab weight catch fresh. Real fishermen love Jesus. There's a couple of different shirts. Donkey season. We got the Hee Haw shirts on there. If y'all know, y'all catch those donkeys, make sure you go get a Hee Haw shirt. It's going down, guys. And thank y'all that have already bought shirts, that have supported me. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're also sitting at, I think, 21,000 subscribers, guys. That is huge. So I want to thank y'all as well for that. Let's see. I got people saying that they can't find me on my Facebook messages. So we're going to see if we can share this. Guys, I'm trying to see, is there a way to share this video? If there is a way to share this video and y'all know it, I want y'all to share this video, guys. Share this video. Share, man. Let people know about Hook City TV, man. I know y'all are supporting me, and I want y'all to share this video. Share it with the world, Craig. I'm trying to get big, man. I'm trying to be a big YouTuber, man, so I can help the masses catch these crappie. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, here's Mike Byers. Best Bike is at Clarks Hill right now. Look at there. That's what I'm talking about, guys. This is what the community is all about. So brush 25 to 30 foot deep, 15 to 20 foot topper brush. Hundreds of fish on each pile. Catch between 3 to 10 and move on. Sometimes may not catch any on the pile. And that is the summertime finicky bite. Kim, what's going on? Leslie, am I gonna make it back to Lake Ray Roberts? Man, I haven't even put that on my radar here lately. Ray Roberts is full of timber though, so yeah, I would like to get out there. This live scope's got me. I mean, it is a timber fishing fool, that live scope. I need to get out there too, Ray Roberts. I know that there's some really big fish out there, and I'd love to get back out there again, especially on a day where the wind isn't just totally beating us up, man. Guys, Dennis is asking, has anyone ever fished Mosquito Lake in Northeast Ohio? Absolutely, one of the best big crappie lakes. I'm gonna have to look that up. It's a unique name, Mosquito Lake. What is the biggest fish you caught out of there, Dennis? Oh man, CJC, the hand size, pan size shirts. I want to say we have the hand size, pan size shirts on there, man. Make sure you go check it out, man. HookCityTV.com. Go check it out. Shop with us. I believe the hand size, pan size is on there as well. Man, I'm almost sure I got hand size, pan size on there. Kim is asking, is anyone in Oklahoma near Lake Kerr, guys? If y'all know anything about Lake Kerr, we're asking for information. Don't have to have hot spots, but anything that might be able to help and assist us. Help my girl Kim. We're trying to get these crappie caught. So if y'all know anything about Lake Kerr, let's hear about it. Guys, we're slowing down on the comments, and that's cool. But if y'all have any questions, man, hit me up now. Let's talk about it now, guys. While I'm still on, I love to keep up with y'all. So back to the original post, man. These power bait crappie nibbles are the way to go. You can pick them up from your big box store. I personally believe that adding scent to a jig, especially on the days where the crappie are slow, it is the way to go. I personally like these white crappie nibbles made from Berkeley. So y'all check it out, man. And I believe, like I said, the hand size, pen size shirt, I believe it is on the website. I wish management was on right now. I don't think she is. Guys, if y'all got any questions, man, if y'all got any comments, anything you see that you think I can do different, if you have any other videos you'd like to see, let's talk about it. Okay. Boy, that's funny. Okay, so Crappie Day Fish On said, how do you like those ACC crappie rods for real? Like what's the real on these crappie rods? And let me just tell you, man, I would not be using anything I don't want to use. That is the God's honest truth, man. You're gonna get the real from Fishing Ken. You know, I don't shuck and jive, I don't tap dance. I don't lie for people, just to get a check. And I know that some of that kind of stuff is going on. Yes, I do represent ACC crappie sticks. Yes, I do use their rods exclusively. And the reason is because I love the rod. Just a quick backstory. Um, the way I started using ACC was I gave my buddy E Wheel a little fish finder. He wanted to pay me. I told him, no, man, I'm paying it forward. So you just do the same thing. They're like, nah, bro, I gotta give you something. So he found the ACC crappie sticks. I didn't find them personally. He handed one to me. I was back to using B&Ms because I love these Tika rods, Tica. Love the Tika rods. Um, and they quit making the series that I liked. So I started using this ACC. I had an 8 footer, the original pole. I went out, it was during like the winter time. I went out, I banged on 25 crappie. This thing felt great. So I used it in a couple of videos. I talked about it in the video how I liked it. Next thing I know, I got contacted by Andy Lehman, which is the owner of ACC Crappie Sticks. And he said, well, if you like using the rods, I want to send you some more since you genuinely like the rod. Guys, I'm not a pro staff hire. You know what I mean? It's nothing like that. I'm using ACCs because I like the ride, no other reason. So for real, I use the ACCs because they handle fish anywhere from the 7.6. I just had a great day using that 6'6" or 6.5. So if you want a shorter rod from the 7.5, go check that out. And it actually has the full handle. It's not the split handle like the 7.6 is. Great for casting. It has the microwave eyes on it. The 7.5, same thing. Um, you have the different grips. You have the cork handle as well as the God, I can't think of it right now. But ACC has a different handle. It's not your regular EVA handle. Why I can't think of the name of the handle right now? Because I'm live. I'm almost sure. But all the way up to the rear seat rods, they all work really good. The only ones I haven't used from ACC is the trolling rods, the 16 footers, the 14 footers. I'm not going to use something that I don't use, and therefore I'm not going to give that to y'all either. So um, I like the ACC rods for real, man. Has nothing to do with the person or anything like that. Although Andy does give great customer service, a good guy, the rod is what stood out to me, and therefore I use them exclusively. Um, you're looking for a new rod and reel setup. So I would tell you to get the ACC crappie stick. If you fish out of a boat, I would start at like the 7.6 all the way up to the 12 footer. If you bank fish, I would start at the 5.5 to the 8 footer. So if you're bank fishing, usually 5 to 8 foot. If you're if you're boat fishing, the 7.6 to the 12 footers is what I would use. That's the way I kind of use those rods. As far as okay, I got it funny. Let me finish this. As far as reels, I personally like the 29.99 Shimano Sienna. Really good fishing reel. They take a beating. Like they say, take a licking and keep on kicking. And I always use Power Pro braided line 10 pound, which is equivalent to the 2 pound mono diameter. So it's a really good, thin, strong line. And then when I'm bluegill fishing, just to give a little more fight, I've been using 6 pound slime line when I'm bluegill fishing. Um, Kim, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Lots of 14s and 15s from the public fishing late evening. My son took a 19-inch, 2.5 pound crappie. That is what's up, man. So, guys, real quick, what I just laughed at is my baby, Cammy Pierce, aka Fishing Cammy, has decided to start her new YouTube channel, and it's gonna be called Camden on Fire. So y'all check out my baby Camden on Fire. They just logged in. I'm on. It's there. Uh, so Camden on Fire is we should be having videos on there soon. But that is management talking. So she's saying that she's on now, and the T-shirt, the hand size, pen size is on there. Okay, so SK, I'm thinking I might have missed a comment where you're saying Berkeley is the manufacturer of the nibbles. That other brand is not as good, guys. Now, thank you for saying that, because I want to tell you, I've not been able to find, like, some stores were sold out of the Crappie nibble, and I tried the other ones that they're like a peanut butter color, and the texture is different, the smell is different, and they did not work up to the standard of these Power Bait, Berkeley nibbles set the tone. When it comes to anything that I add that's like this, not just like a scent, that is actually in the nibble form, you cannot beat them. If you can beat them, I haven't found out yet. Again, I know Flea Fly has come out with one. I'm probably going to order some of those and check them out. What is the pattern difference going into the fall? James Collins asked. And honestly, man, I can't find one. If anything, like I said, they're more active throughout the entire day in the fall. Also, in the summertime, I catch a lot of fish on brush piles all over the lake, all over the lake. But I really, 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 I target drop-offs in the fall. For whatever reason, especially on my home lake in the fall, I target drop-offs, brush on drop-offs. They really, really, really do well. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We back in it. Mr. Big Toe, I want to shout you out, man. Thank you for the support on Hook City, man. I really do appreciate it, guys. That was another super chat. Again, if you wanna support your boy monetarily, I thank all of y'all for the support y'all give. But if y'all want to give to the channel, man, something that's gonna go towards keeping these videos going, these lives, putting gas in the tank, I'm doing what I need to do to get y'all out there with me on the lake, man. That super chat is a way that you can give to the channel. I do appreciate it, and I thank you specifically, Big Toe. I appreciate it, man. Have I ever hit, let's see, wind grips? God, thank you, Leslie. They also, ACC also has the wind grips, man. Let's see. JD, have I ever hit Lake Fork in East Texas? Man, I've went once or twice. Every time I go that way, I always stop at Tawakoni. We're gonna get some Lake Fork fishing going real soon. We're gonna get some Lake Fork fishing real soon, man. There's a lot of timber out there again. I'm not comfortable with the lake, and I think that's what kept me from going so many times. It is literally a forest. It really is. It's a forest of a lake. There's a lot of underwater timber, and that kept me away from the lake. But I will be fishing Lake Fork. I'm going to upgrade one of my Navionics chips so that I can see those boat lanes. And we're gonna get out there, man. I'm not gonna let fear dictate what we do. Let's see. Jacoby got everybody using the ACC crappie sticks. That's what's up, man. My wife caught a 30-pound catfish with her 8-footer, and yes, Andy has the video. I tell you what, man. Matter of fact, I have a video. I think mine was only 20 pounds on an 8-footer as well. So I mean, they will hold big fish. What's good, Gerald Freeman? Let's see. So Crappie Day is saying that nibbles tighten up the short bite, uncommitted fish. So it makes them commit to the jig or hold on longer. So Big Toe, I'll be checking that email when I get off here. I appreciate it, man. Let's see. I tried braided line here in South Carolina after I saw your success with it. I could not catch fish like I could with mono. I couldn't figure out until I got a live scope. Unless the bite is fire, they run. Okay, so you're experiencing line shot fish is what it sounds like. Um, William, do you use let's see, do you use Javia's line? Or do you use you use mono? So you use mono. Usually they can see mono as well. I'm not sure what that was. And I tell you what, if you how many times did you use it? Because I know a lot of times, man, I tell people all the time, crappie fishing is a confidence thing. A lot of times if you're not confident in what you're using, it can really make a difference. So you might have made a little change, tried it, and it just wasn't your mind just wasn't wrapped around it all the way. I always tell people use what's best for you, use what's best for you, man. But I tell you what, that no stretch and sensitivity with that braid, I love, love, love it, guys. So James is saying that's the problem with Granger. Lots of timber, nothing like it during the spawn. Man, I bet. That's why I want to go to fork in the spawn. You're gonna make me start looking up Granger, James. I'm gonna be out there. You're gonna look up. You're gonna see Hood City TV. You're gonna hear a hee haw from across the lake. So I'm gonna check out Granger, man. I'm gonna look at it on the map, see how far it is from me here in North Texas, and get that thing figured out. SK said the only problem with Fork is it's too far. I tell you what, man, that's why we got to do some planning, man. We do. And then Casey says a fluorocarbon leader will solve the fish, the shy fish issue. So a lot of people use leaders. I haven't seen a need to use leaders. I really haven't. But again, that's the lakes that I fish, guys. The beauty of this community is that we're fishing in all different types of waters, all different types of ways. And you might experience line shot fish in certain areas. And if you are, and you want to use braid, a fluorocarbon leader, I would suggest at least 2 foot of fluorocarbon, which is or Invisibraid and Invisalign, all those different types of fishing lines will help with that. Let's see. So Jaden, it says, now where you at, Jaden? Fish are sensitive to what type of line you use. Man, I haven't found it, and I fished a lot of lakes, y'all. But that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Where are you at and what lakes do you fish, Jaden? James said he's been hee-hawing since the channel. I tell you what, my baby has started hee-hawing, y'all. It's the funniest thing in the world. So William, that's something interesting, man. You said that the thump isn't as strong. I'm guessing you're talking about with the braid. Now that's funny to me. You say that. I wonder what's really going on there because I know that mono stretches, braid doesn't stretch. And in my head, my understanding is what doesn't stretch is more sensitive, or you feel it a little bit quicker. You're talking about milliseconds, I know, but you feel it a little bit quicker. And I've actually had people get away from braid because they said it was too sensitive. Like the bite was actually surprising them, and they were, it was crazy. Okay, with the leader on the braid, gotcha, William. This is great. Okay, you're in Washington State. I want to get up there, man. I would love to fish up that way, Washington State. I love to get up there. I've always wanted to fish Oregon too. I use a mono leader to braid also. SK, you use leaders, man? When did that start? I'm gonna go to your channel. I don't remember seeing no leaders. I ain't saying you don't. I also called you back yesterday, SK. Holler at me, man, if you need to. That was another thing that happened, guys. I broke my phone Wednesday. I broke my phone. My screen blacked out on me. But if y'all are Sprint users for $29.99, when you have good Lord, I'm about to get out of here. My mind is just going blank. When you have insurance on these phones, with Sprint, they'll change a cracked screen for $29.99, guys. So that was a beautiful thing, and I got it done in 2 hours. How's the live scope doing? I tell you what, man, that live scope is something else. I can tell you now, my dad is not liking it. Hood City ain't feeling this live scope, man. He's old school, man. He's old school. So the live scope, it's something a little bit different. We've been fishing with 2D and down imaging on the front of the boat for a few years now. And now we're going to this live scope, and it's a difference. It's different, guys. It's exciting. You get to see fish. You get to watch your jig going down live. You can pinpoint and snipe out fish. Great. It's great to do. The problem is it's a learning curve to it. You have to understand the orientation, stuff like that. Jay Tactical, what's going on? So it's different, and dad is an old dog. He ain't looking for no new tricks. So he's been getting frustrated, but I'm working with him, man. I believe if you're good, you should be able to teach it. So it has been a journey. Again, I picked it up pretty fast. Shout out to Zeke. When I went there to Oklahoma to meet with the Bass Tate, John and Zeke and all that, I learned the orientation and how to kind of use the cone to my advantage. And man, Dad is still trying to pick it up. I'm gonna stay on him. We're gonna listen. Technology is his friend. It's true, but these older folks, man. Some older people don't like messing with debit cards and paying at the pump, and Dad is just one of those guys. Does that mean he can't fish? No, my dad's a great fisherman. You know what I mean? But he'd rather stick to their old way. But I'm a younger man, and I'm riding the wave, baby. So I'm gonna bring Dad with me. I am, guys. It might be a slower process, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it done. Dad is a fisherman. Y'all don't listen. I put my daddy on you, Jack. He can still fish. So don't get sideways about Hood City fish. Let's see. So let's see. Let's see. The bass down in Washington State eat lettuce. What? Y'all bass are eating salad down there? I don't bass fish, first of all, Jaden. But I tell you what, I did just drop a video where my baby caught a bass using a McDonald's chicken nugget. I know a lot of people might not have believed that, but I literally broke a piece of chicken nugget. I put it onto a jig. I mean, it was a decent sized piece of chicken nugget. Put it on a jig, dropped it down there, and he hammered it. He hammered it. Let's see what else we got. So Zenith. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. The transducer positioning. What we're calling orientation. I'm gonna make a video on orientation. I was really wishing I could get Zeke, the crappie freak, down here to teach y'all the way he taught me, but I know I understand it enough to where I can teach it now. So we'll check that out. My sister, LaQuisha Walton, Uncle Kenny, I'm watching. Well, that must be Bryce Walton. So shout out to my nephew, Bryce Walton, for watching. I want to give my buddy a shout out, man. That big guy, man, he's in sports doing his thing, and I'm proud of you, man. Uncle Kenny is proud of you. What else we got? I gave you a shout out, Bryce. I see you down there, man. Thanks for watching, buddy. Do I fish at Louisville Lake? I have not been to Louisville in some years now, man. I've never fished the barge, which I want to do. My boy Billy Morgan, shout out to Crappie Punisher, is down there, and I know he fishes there. I also want to fish the lake again for crappie. I know their bridges do well. Again, they have timber. I fished last winter with Dane Myers, which is a premier guide down there at Louisville. He also runs Crappie Fishing Food, so y'all check that out on Facebook. Um, and yeah, man, Louisville has some nice slabs in it, man. Y'all check out that Louisville video. I'd have to tell you the name of it, but we got down there and got in it, man. Cornelius, what's going on? Jaden uses goldfish. You know what? In Texas, it's not illegal to use goldfish either. I actually thought about making a goldfish fishing video. Guys, we're at 1 hour and 15 minutes. And I know I'm probably in here talking loud, and it's definitely time because I got to be to work in the morning, man. So I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all for all the support. Guys, thank y'all for the support on Hook City TV. For the website, hookcitytv.com. Also, thank y'all. If you didn't know, make sure you go check us out on Facebook. We have a Hook City TV fan page. So y'all make sure y'all check out Hook City TV fan page on Facebook. Y'all join in. I've been updating that a little more regularly. It takes me a little while to get this stuff out to you guys when I'm making videos, but I have been updating with the trips that I take. And then again, I don't always video every trip that I take. So y'all check out the fan page on Facebook, Hook City TV fan page. Y'all check it out, man. That way I can stay in contact with you guys when I'm not on YouTube. Also, I want to shout out my boy Leslie Thomas. He's always coming through for me, man. I appreciate the support. And what you gave, bro, you already know, man, is going towards fishing and videos, man. So thank you very much for the support, Leslie. Man, listen, I can't say enough about Leslie and a couple more of the subscribers on the channel, man. From going checking out shirts, getting shirts, and sending me pictures, letting me know that you got your shirt, man. Supporting me on the super chat, which is the dollar icon down below. Support me on my live, support me on every video I put out, man. I appreciate it, man. What y'all do for me, just the support, just watching, along with all the other things, man, that is what keeps me going, y'all. And when I say going, man, it puts a fire under me that just makes me want to say, man, people are watching. People want to see what's going on. I'm entertaining, you know what I mean? I'm answering questions. I'm offering you Jesus, and people are appreciating that. Y'all are watching. Y'all are helping me help y'all. Leslie, you're one of those ones tonight, man. I want to specifically say thank you, brother. I appreciate it a lot, man. God bless you and your family, brother. I'm going to keep the videos going. Let's see. Started using moonshine or crappie jigs. Mr. Perry do good work. Moonshine jig. I think he's in Texas too. I haven't used them, but man, there are a million bait makers out here, man. A million. So wishing DB Fishing, man, I appreciate the support again, man. Video coming soon. I'll try to have it, probably not tonight now that we're sticking at almost 10:30. But I will have it real soon, man. Let's see. Latoya Williams, you fish gill and big mouth. I'm guessing you're talking about big mouth bass. Any rod suggestions? I suggest the ACC crappie stick. Now, specifically, excuse me, if you're fishing from the bank, if I remember right, you're fishing from the bank. I would use either the 7.6, the 7.5, or the 8-footer. Great casting rods. They handle really well. Handle big fish for sure. It is a crappie rod or a panfish rod, but man, I've caught big bass. Matter of fact, my baby caught, I think it was a 3.5, almost 4-pound bass with one the other day. If you check out some of the videos, I want to say it's the last video, fishing with the McDonald's chicken nugget. She caught a really big bass. And it was beautiful. Cornelius, if you need the shirt, guys, make sure y'all check out hookcitytv.com where you can get all that merchandise, man. Jaden went down to Jupiter. You playing with me now, man. You went down to Jupiter, Florida and caught sharks on the flip flop. Okay, thank you, William. So guys, here's another one. Do they have a website? You can add the website, William, if you have a website for them. Says Fish Stalker Lures from South Carolina makes a bait called slab tail. It's a small presentation and works great for finicky summertime fish. So thank you for that, man. Um, that's good info right there. Again, guys, I appreciate y'all for coming in and talking with me, man. Sharing this time. I know it's Friday night. A lot of y'all are gonna be off. A lot of y'all, you know, are relaxing. It's been a long week. Me personally, my weekend is Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm gonna get myself together for bed. Go in here and hold on to this beautiful woman that God allowed me to marry. Um, Real quick, I'm gonna answer this question. It's gonna be the last one, guys. So CJC says, "What do you do to manage the occasional line twists and tangles? Sometimes I get huge bird nests, and even after I condition my line before trips. If you're getting bird nests, that's because you're using that doggone open face, man, and I cannot stand them. I'm a spinning reel guy. I really am, man. And if you spool that line tight, especially that braid, if you use if you use that braided line on a spinning reel and you spool it tight, make sure it's spooled on tight. You should not have those issues. Every now and again, if you're using a really flimsy rod, that braid it will wrap around the tip. Not a big deal, man. So that's the answer to that question. Guys, I love each and every one of you. Again, I'm very appreciative of the support. Like, comment, subscribe on these videos, guys. If you haven't subscribed, do so, man. If you haven't hit that bell notification, do so. Guys, we're growing, we're glowing, all that good stuff. We're going to continue to entertain and teach. Again, it's Faith Family Fishing. I thank y'all for the support. Dimitri, call me, man. I'm getting off of this thing now. I'm tired, brother. I appreciate you for tuning in, though, my man. Again, guys, all of y'all that gave, all of y'all that commented, I appreciate it. Make sure you check out the website, hookcitytv.com. Also, we have the fan page on Facebook, Hook City TV fan page. You can search it and it should come up where you can keep up with me a little more regularly. If you need to hit me up, you got any questions again about fishing or Jesus Christ, the Christian faith, make sure you hit me up on email at hctv2too@gmail.com. Man, I love to answer any question, and any question I don't have or don't have the answer to. We got people like Dimitri Norwood, which is a pastor over in Fort Worth. We have Mandel Fedderson, which was on earlier. He's also a minister. I have Kyron, aka the Labrador Retriever, which is a minister in Forney, Texas. I have D. Crappie I can talk to over in Cedar Hill. I also have Early Williams, which is a pastor, or E. Will in Vernon, Texas. So, guys, I'm surrounded by some good God-fearing men, some Bible scholars, some of them, and my what I know as well. So, guys, if y'all have any questions about the Christian faith, if you've been thinking about it, man, hit me up, man. hctv2@gmail.com. Would love to talk to you, man. Again, good night. God bless. I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Tune in next Wednesday. Hopefully we don't have all this craziness going. Next Wednesday from 9 to 10 or anywhere within between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock, guys. I'm going to be going live. And I'll see y'all then, man. God bless y'all. Love y'all. I'm tired. Got to go to sleep.